Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Skystrike archives. We are back for another Star Wars series that was been hotly anticipated by at least me. I don't know about the other guys yet, but massive Rogue One fan. And now we're going to be watching Andor, and I am joined today by Pridey and Fabian. Say hello,
guys.
Hello. Hello there.
Hello there. So yes, the last series aptly was Obi-Wan Kenobi, and what was our general consensus on that?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
It was good. Yeah,
it's good.
I think it's. I think it was just good. Everyone solidly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm not in a rush to watch it again. I did watch the fan-made small version.
Yes, that's very good.
But again, there was so much that it cut out that it still doesn't compare to the actual show.
Yeah, definitely.
They did make some of the stuff with Leia in the beginning. Like, I think the beginning was done better, but I think as it went on, it was too much missing.
Yeah. No, that's good.
But overall, I think the show was pretty good. The behind the scenes was incredible, though. So if you haven't seen that, take a look at that.
Go and watch it. The behind the
good.
scenes shows, in my opinion, are just as good, but that could be because I know a lot about that kind of stuff and I just enjoy seeing it. I guess Pride is the same as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a good one as well. Although it probably could infuriate some fans when the directors talk about the stuff and they're like, well, they clearly haven't watched Star Wars before.
Yeah, I will say the behind the scenes stuff is very insightful into how the projects are made. So, if you're wondering the thought process behind the series, I can definitely recommend watching the behind the scenes. Even if it's just for the Hayden and Ewan talking to each other.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty
Which
great.
we all love to see.
You love to see it. Anyway,
Yes.
Andor.
So,
We ready for this?
I am extremely ready. Rogue One is my favourite Star Wars film, and when they announced this series was happening, I have been on board since day one, so I'm kind of in shock that it's actually here.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Indeed.
And they're already filming season 2, which is great, because it means we don't have to wait for an audience to like this one to get a second season.
Exactly. There's no
good.
make Andor season 2 happen on social media or anything. But we also know that it is only going to be 2 seasons, as far as the plans are.
And then in stark contrast, there's me, who's like, I'm not hyped for the show yet.
Fabian's on the maybe train.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I have no opinion of this project so far.
I will say, I'm very excited for this on, a level of I Love Rogue One, but also, I've not seen many leaks for this show. I've seen some set leaks, of sets, and, when they were filming at a beach in the UK, apart from that, I don't know any plot leaks or anything, whereas with Obi-Wan Kenobi, I knew the entire plot before going in, because I saw on Reddit one of the main plot points, which was Leia was going to have a big part of it. So I'm excited for Andor because nothing major has leaked about it, which is interesting for a Star Wars show, which means they've done their job.
We know that all the characters that they have introduced apart from Andor aren't in any other media yet, so apart from Andor, every character is on the table to have something happen to them. Which is always good, because that adds jeopardy to...
Apart from Mon Mothma, I guess.
I was gonna say.
Come on,
Yeah, apart from the obvious characters we know are in this from other media, all the new stuff, we don't know anything about them.
But there's real jeopardy, which obviously in Obi-Wan Kenobi there was no real jeopardy.
Exactly,
because we knew everyone was going to be fine.
Apart from the new characters.
Yeah, but no one cared about the new characters.
Rip Tala.
Well, she literally was in one episode anyway.
Exactly, yeah. So, right, episode, we are going to do this by watching each episode, and it's going to be 3 different videos. So this is episode 1. Doesn't have a title, it's literally just Star Wars Andor, episode 1. So, boys, are we ready to go?
Yeah, press play, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's got
New
the little
droid.
yeah. I do think his name is kind of on the nose. B2 Emo.
How do you know his name?
Because it's on the pop figure. And it's been used in the promotional material. Ooh.
Look, it's the Death Star.
Is this the intro sequence? It is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the title sequence.
Yeah.
Oh look, it became the logo.
Aww.
Andor what?
And or what?
Haha. Peak of comedy.
It's a logic gate.
Okay.
It's a very Blade Runner-y. I like it.
It's Camino. It's raining. Must be Camino.
Yeah, it's raining. It's got to be Camino. There's no trees, so it can't be any sort of naturey planet, and it's no sand. Can't be Tatooine or Jakku.
Oh no, it's not. It's...
Morlana 1.
Honestly, if this would have started on a desert planet, I would have just left. No, seriously, I would have literally left. I would have been like, okay, they've run out of ideas. Let's go. Bye.
But it's
Okay,
a rainy
so
planet. It's not Camino. That means they've had ideas, Fabian. Incredible.
I mean, yeah. What?
It's the red light district.
It's giving off the vibe, isn't it?
It's the blue light district.
But blue lights everywhere. On the entire planet, by the look of it. It's Cassian.
Was that not immediately obvious?
No, it wasn't. Just bringing up something about the scene. We can actually see his full face now. Whoa.
Hmm. I recognise that actor. The other one sitting down.
Yeah. I have the feeling we're going to recognise quite a few of like background or lesser characters because the fact they filmed this in the UK, right? So they're going to get a lot of the ones we regularly see.
Fun fact: they purely did her hair that way because otherwise she couldn't fit to the door.
Hey yo.
I'd say it was.
Yep.
Hey yo.
Test type probably.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whoa.
Wait, does he not know the name of his own sister?
Bit sus.
No, but there's an entire planet from. There's an entire population that was supposed to be on that planet, so there's a good chance that half of them were female.
Well,
I
Might have
mean,
been another one.
so
Yeah, I don't get that. The bouncer at the door says no credits.
No, he said no blast, no guns, and no comms, not credits.
yeah, no, he did say no credit, no
Did he?
contact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said it to Andor when he entered as well. So it's like,
But then they
Or
say
maybe
you pay at the
maybe
end.
maybe he means like if you don't have credits, go away. It's like no credits.
Yeah.
It's a no shoes, no shirt, no service kind of thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
it did look quite high end, to be honest with you. So they want people that can pay.
How does Alice know how a high end strip club looks like?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
Oh my god, shut up.
What I do in my spare time, Fabian, it has nothing to do with you. Why is this giving me like vibes from Rogue One when he was in that alley with Tivik? My hands are up, officers. I just need to get my gloves.
I'll be fine.
If he says I just need to get my gloves, I'm gonna laugh. Well, this is definitely different from the Cassian we see in Rogue One. Oh, maybe not. Spoke too soon. Oh. Oh, he fucking dead.
Nah, he'll be okay. He's just resting.
Shutting his eyes.
With his eyes open.
He's resting them. He doesn't need to see right now, so he's just lost use of them temporarily.
Now you gotta kill him too. Because you've seen your face.
Ah,
Oh.
potato, potato. Or not.
Yeah!
Holy sh!
He's seen his face and he's not gonna fucking report himself to the Imperials.
Bruh, I wasn't expecting.
That's what you-
I wasn't expecting a face-to-face execution. Jesus.
It's pretty hardcore.
Yep. So what have we learned from this? Cassian was looking for his sister, who's not there, and then he's just murked two guys with absolutely zero remorse.
He's flying
Hey, look,
away
it's
in a
mini
shoe.
Y-wing.
It's a bougie Y-wing. There he is, the boy. Ah, Ferrex.
Oh, puppies.
Very friendly puppies.
They're so cute.
You're gonna pee.
Against this red
He's
fire.
Amazing. Poor emo. He didn't need to be peed on.
You may not recognize me because of this yellow wheel, but it is me.
Oh, bit slidey.
Got the pee on his wheels.
It's young Cassian.
I can already hear an Imperial shuttle.
Yep. That is a sound that is very recognizable.
Mama.
Oh. That's more than an Imperial shuttle.
Yeah, that's a cargo ship.
Oosh. Man, he does not give a fuck.
And finally, a droid that speaks besides C-3PO.
That isn't a complete prick.
A droid with a stutter, apparently. Aww.
It is a pretty cute droid.
Yeah. I can see why he's called B2 Emo. He doesn't want to be by himself.
Could have been 2B emo.
He B2 Emo.
Let's call him B.
Yeah.
Like Bumblebee.
To be or not to be.
That is indeed the question.
What is that? Alien. Jesus.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a stuff of nightmares right there.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
That is one cool orb.
For sure.
It's okay. It's their
No.
gloves.
It's the cloakroom. I
It's not a wall of dead people's gloves.
was gonna
Yeah,
say.
I was gonna say that. What a setup and what a disappointment.
So he's telling this guy a story that he's hearing once, and he's expecting him to remember.
Clearly done it before.
Now that's a good one.
Ayo.
I mean, can she afford to put the heating on? In
That
this
kind of
economy?
sounds like he's sleeping with his mum there, to be honest.
Just move to Tatooine. You don't need the heat in there.
No, you need aircon. It's more expensive.
Oh, he's...
Oh, he's a prick.
He's a by the book.
No nonsense, by the book kind of man. Yeah, that seems fair.
Sounds plausible, 100% believable.
Yep.
Totally not covering
like
it up.
I like this guy already.
Sad but inspiring. Copy you, sir.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
Hmm.
uh...
Nothing. I ain't
Cassian
done
is a
nothing.
man of clean slate. He would never commit a crime. He would never shoot someone in the face at all. He would never do illicit things, such as going to brothels.
No, never.
What's so illicit about that? It's a legitimate business.
In the Netherlands, maybe.
It is in the UK as well.
You. It's a Scottish man in Star Wars. Let's go.
Also, pod racing.
I mean, this planet is basically England, or like the UK anyway.
England.
It rains all the time.
Nah, it would have been. It would have
Rains
been
all
the
the
UK
time.
Andor.
Bunch of British accents.
This system.
It would have been the UK.
Everyone
if
seems to
Andor
hate
was-
Cassian for some reason.
Can't imagine
No,
why.
it would have been England if Cassian would have stabbed those two guys.
I mean, it's not very common for people to have knives in Star Wars, to be fair. So close enough.
The guy in Solo, he had a knife, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Dryden Voss, I suppose. But that's... Where else has they been knives, though?
Ochi had a knife. That had the directions to the crash.
Oh, yeah. That. I was like, trying to think, I was like... Where did you have... Oh, yeah. Oh, he's called Tim. How British of him.
It's got two M's.
Some people spell it that way. Oh, he's got a crush on Bix, by the sounds of it.
What, Tim?
Apparently so.
I love how Cassian's basically from a native tribe.
We've never really...
Yeah.
Because they seem scared of the ship, so it makes it seem like they've not had contact with, like, many people from outside their planet. Which
And also-
we've not seen a lot of in Star Wars, to be fair.
We're not getting
They're-
translations as well.
They're on Rakata. There's gotta be. It's the only planet with the spaceship disabling tech.
I do like the pride he's brought that we aren't getting translations, which when there's alien language that's important, we usually do.
AKA, this isn't important. AKA, skip it.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much.
No, it's more. I don't think the words are important. It's more we got to focus on the actions and uh the way
The
that they
scenery,
saying it. You know.
the intonation and such.
Yeah.
It's interesting that they're all putting it around the wrists. Apart from Cassian, apparently.
Probably too young.
Maybe, yeah.
He's like 9, right?
He's been in this fight since he was 6 years old.
Oh, so he's 6. I don't know. He looks a bit older than 6. Surely.
Yeah, he does look older than 6, dude. That's a good point. I'm just going off what he said in Rogue One.
Yeah. I think he's got a crush.
Cassian's got a girlfriend who he's never gonna see again.
That's a good rhyme, that.
Thanks. Proud of it.
I really so not like this guy.
Is it because he's American?
Probably. No.
Hey yo, caught in 4K. Fabian hates Americans.
In this very British-speaking system, he's the
How
only
dare
American.
you? That's how you know that they're not meant to be on that planet. They're
Yeah.
always the opposite of the people who are native to the planet.
I do like how all the tech still feels like 80s future. Like, it's 80s futuristic, but, like, obviously it's not our futuristic. Like, 2020. Ooh.
He's a hard ass, isn't he?
Right, bro.
Hey. I'm gonna guess this is the guy that Cassian might owe money to do. There you go. Cassian owes him money.
Cassie knows everyone money.
Wow.
Look at him.
What?
Oh.
Oh, poor dad.
Poor Tim with his longing for
Yeah.
Biggs.
Hey, look. It's Jawas.
Nah, it's just small aliens, isn't it?
He's following her.
Stalker much?
Absolute creep.
No, but it's okay because he's good looking, so it's not that creepy.
Yeah, it's only stalking if you're
Oh
not good looking.
no. You've lost her, mate. Well, to be honest, mate, you never had her.
Wait. Did that gonk droid have, like, the Rebel logo on it?
I have no
Or is
idea.
it just a circle with a red line on it?
Maybe.
Might have been an out of power logo.
Yeah.
I recognise that actor though. No idea where from.
You'll have to Google it now.
I know. Add it to the list of things I want to Google.
But it's probably not even on the thing yet.
Oh, trust me, it is. People move fast. Hey, it's a parts supplier.
It's Watto.
Yeah. With hopefully less slavery than Watto.
What is one slave? Well, two, I guess.
Exactly. Less slaves. Make that 0.
But... Ooh. Beep.
Ooh.
She's sending Morse code.
Space
Beep,
Morse
beep, beep.
code.
Oh shit.
Oh, blue noodles.
Blue noodles!
Noodles.
Yeah, this guy's a bit of a dick, isn't he?
Like, yeah, he's right to be angry, but he's still a prick.
Man's a highly strung man, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but his boss told him to fucking leave it alone, so what's he
Yep.
doing?
I
This
think he's
overtime
after his
is
Well,
boss's job, so...
what he's doing is he knows his boss is wrong. Well, he thinks
Yeah,
his
but
boss is wrong.
this overtime is not going to get approved because
That's a Y-wing. Or what's left of it.
It is, yeah. Good spot.
there was a snow speeder or a sand speeder there earlier.
The same thing, just different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a on the screen, wasn't there?
He's had enough of you, Cassian. He's losing all his friends real quick.
It's making trouble.
Yep. The one thing the Empire hates.
Wobble.
Trouble.
Twubble.
Rot-row.
Where are all the adults?
You make a good point.
They've stolen this from Stargate. They all off themselves when they turn 18 to keep the population size down. Because the protective shield only reaches so far.
Okay, yeah, sure. Stay.
You must stay. You cannot come. This is the last time he saw his sister. Bet. And that is the episode 1 done. Woo.
Episode 1. The Phantom Menace.
The Fandor Menace.
The Andor Menace?
Right, well, that was episode 1 of Andor.
Can you move it one frame over?
Oh, sorry, did I stop on Kathleen Kennedy?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry
No.
I put you through that, Fabian.
Yeah.
I apologise.
My eyes!
So, Andor
you'll get over
episode 1, fairly slow, but we got a lot of information to go through, but I'm sure it all makes sense in the next 2 episodes. What do we think, boys?
I'm gonna say this now. I have a feeling this is the same way I thought about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Mm.
They thought they had a movie, but Disney went, nah, make it a miniseries.
To be fair, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is probably one of my preferred Marvel series.
Yeah,
I actually
they
really liked it.
They could have I discussed that with you that my opinion on that entire series is I love that show as well, but that's purely a series because they didn't have the balls to make a 2.5-hour movie about Bucky and
Sam.
and Sam.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling this is going to play out the same way.
I think the vibe I've been seeing on people about Andor is that these first 3 episodes do play like a movie. So and I think that's kind of what they were going for, to be honest. Like, start off with these episodes that connect really well and flow well to get people really interested in it, and then make it series, like, episodic from there.
Yeah, I mean, it is 12 episodes. So we've got a lot of time to put into the series.
So I don't think it was originally going to be a film. I think that's more what the Obi-Wan show was supposed to be. But with Andor, I think they've started out with these 3 episodes to kind of act as a whole movie, because in reality, it is that long. Like, it's 3 40-minute episodes, you know, that's a movie length. So, yeah, I see where you're going with that, Fabian.
But I don't think overall it'll be this should have been a movie.
Yeah, I think after these first 3 episodes, it's definitely going to go to more, each episode is something different.
But yeah, I
With,
think
like-
definitely a slow burn. But I think that's why they released.
I mean,
it, like Hannah said, the 3
that can be a
episodes
very
long.
good thing, though. A slow something that just develops over 12 episodes.
It is different to anything Star Wars that I've seen, like, just the vibe feels different. Like, there's a little bit comedy, a little bit... The writing's just kind of different to how a lot of Star Wars shows are. Like, there's a lot more exposition, I guess. And
Yeah, I think this episode, like the opening, was way grittier than anything Star Wars has ever done.
way grittier. Man got fucking executed within the first 5 minutes.
And like that's the hero that we're supposed to be rooting for.
Yeah.
But like we've literally only really been introduced to Cassian and his main buddy on this planet. Like we haven't even seen his mum or the person. Clearly it's not actually his mum.
His
but, like,
adoptive mum.
And any of the other characters that we know are in the rebellion already.
Yeah, it's definitely different, because in the trailers, obviously, it shows you Mon Mothma and stuff as well. I think that's going to be something we'll see later in the series.
I feel like this episode had literally nothing we'd seen in the trailers before. Like maybe like 1 or 2 clips, but like
I think just like clips of Cassian walking and running,
Yeah.
but nothing like major.
there like no like words from this episode in any of the trailers.
Yeah, like none of the big tagline
Yeah.
audio clips that they played in the trailers and stuff.
So it's definitely, like you said, like it's an opening episode where we're just getting a lot of information about the planet and
But I like the way it's
Stuff
been
like that.
done. Like, it's a lot of information, but you can you followed along quite easily.
Yeah. And it wasn't just a character saying...
It wasn't just a massive
"This is
info
this,
dump.
This is this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also kind of funny to see all the characters call Cassian various very bad things and assume the worst about him. And then he kind of comes across a little bit as happy-go-lucky, but when shit hits the fan, he can do some very illegal things.
Yeah, you know, he's a man of few words.
He's a survivor.
He's
And
a very good liar. He can play off that he's this, you know, I'm great, you know, there's nothing suspicious about me person, and then everything is suspicious about him. But he's like such a charismatic character that he can make people be convinced that he's a great guy. And like talk his way out of situations where he owes people money.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those guys.
He's one of those guys. Just one of the lads. Well,
Just
so
one of the boys.
one of the boys.
This is gonna be a really stupid thing. Just this doesn't matter at all. But like, I really want them to give an explanation in like the last episode why he shaves the beard off.
Yeah, one thing
Because
that
in Rogue One, he's got this really thin, like, just past pencil beard, basically, beard. But now he's got a really epic beard.
and the funny thing is, this is supposed to be younger Cassian. This is 5 years before Rogue One, and he's got this fucking full-on beard. But in Rogue One, he's got these tiny little.
I want them to give a reason that he had to shave it off to get off a planet or something to not get recognized. Because there's no reason you ditch that beard and go to the one he has in Rogue One without a serious
Ditch
reason.
the beard that covers all of your face and is a great disguise, and then to Rogue One where he's this, you know, assassin, spy, and it shows his full face.
I'm sure he'll shave it off, but I guess because he's 8 years older, but he's supposed to be 5 years younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the beard hides the aging lines.
It's the weird situation of he looks younger in Rogue One because he was when he filmed it. And now he's in this situation where he's supposed to look younger than he does in Rogue One, but he is older.
Yeah.
It's this sort of weird thing that, unfortunately, is called aging.
Happens to the best of us.
Indeed, and it's happening to Cassian Andor. He's Benjamin Buttoning.
Well, we don't know that he doesn't Benjamin Button.
Anyway, that was episode 1 of the Andor show. We are now going to be into episode 2, so join us for the next video. Skystrike out.